I've been going hard for about 2 weeks straight. I started posting on YouTube July 31st, and since then I have hit 10,000 qualified shorts views and 22 qualified watch hours. I think I have gotten my shorts strategy down, so I'll continue to build on that. But it's now time for me to start working on my long form content. And starting out for the long form content, I'll be posting videos of a minimum of 8 minutes. I won't really be getting into anything longer than that until I've mastered it and can hold attention for 8 minutes without all the extra fluff. And I can consistently produce an 8-minute video to upload. YouTube recently came out with new requirements that have to be met in order to monetize, and a lot of people were freaking out about it and don't know how they're going to meet those requirements. I'm not really worried about it because I think the strategy that I'm building is for any number, so I'm not building to meet the bare minimum. YouTube can set whatever number they want to set, and as long as it's a real number, I think that my strategy will be able to get me there. And I could be completely delusional, and I'm new to this, so somebody might be looking at me and saying, yeah, right, she's not gonna get there doing what she's doing, but nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes. Like, those are trade secrets that I'm not talking about on how I'm building this strategy, but the strategy is being built and I'm testing it out. And I'm in my delusional era anyway, so we shall see. Speaking of delusion, that may be one of the topics that I get on here and yap about because I've decided to participate in a delusional experiment. I've always said that a little delusion goes a long way, and now I want to test it out for myself. I've got some very, very ambitious goals that I would like to reach by my birthday in November, so I gotta lock in and get her done. One of those goals is to drop 24 pounds. Currently, I'm in school and taking sports nutrition, and I've always been a gym goer. I was gonna say gym rat, but I don't like being called a rat. But I can go to the gym and work out all day, every day, but I would come back home and eat like crazy. So nutrition has always been my biggest weakness, but now that I have this sports nutrition class that's teaching me how to actually build my nutrition plan, I think I now have the part that I was really missing. And I can now tailor my eating habits to meet my goals and see what happens. One thing that this class really introduced me to was this platform called Chronometer. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and it has been amazing. You can go in there and log everything that you're eating, and it can tell you like what you eat, what nutrients you're deficient in, and what foods you can eat to get the correct amounts of vitamins and everything like that. But they are not paying me, so enough about Chronometer. So yeah, getting in some sports nutrition and dropping these 24 pounds. I say dropping 24 pounds, but I'm not going based off of the number on the scale because that damn scale pisses me off every time I get on it. So 24 pounds or an equivalent goal, whatever that may be. What else? Music. I do not have a music bed on these videos because I don't want to go through the process of finding music to put on here that can be used, so you can just hear the ambient sounds of the environment. But I do want to add some music, but the music that will be added will be my own produced music. I am currently in music appreciation class. The music appreciation isn't really going to tell me how to produce the music that I want to, but it's going to just open my mind up to different eras, so I can kind of be inspired by that. I'm also inspired by the Jamie Foxx show. Like, I loved how he produced his own jingles and the whole theme song of the shows, you know, he sang them and everything like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be on here singing. I don't know if my throat chakra is that fixed yet, but you never know. So the music that will be added to this, I will be producing by myself. And y'all gotta take it easy on me because this is me just self-learning and having fun. Definitely having fun because everything has become so overly produced and too serious on the internet. And I don't know, I just want to have fun. And one of the reasons for creating the Roseway neighborhood was to stop taking everything so serious and to just have fun and see what would come from it. But my motto is definitely don't take me serious, but also take me serious because I am serious. Yes, I'm having fun, and I say don't take me serious, but it's don't take me too serious because nothing in life is ever really that serious. But I am doing this for real, so like, take me a little serious, you know. One thing that I do want to get better on over the next couple of weeks is getting more organized with the Roseway neighborhood so that when people come here, they know like what exactly, they have an idea of what's going on a little bit. I just finished taking my commercial real estate class, so this idea was inspired by my commercial real estate class, but the Roseway is being built like a real neighborhood, but just digital. And right now, Roseway is kind of in the pre-development planning phase, where, you know, I'm finding the good land, the site selection. I'm doing some market research. I am researching other businesses that I can collaborate with. I take a trip next month to go visit some people that might become neighbors on the Roseway Business Park Avenue. And zoning and permits and things like that. And it's just in the digital space. Again, trade secrets. I'm not spilling all my secrets so somebody with money can come along and take my idea completely. But, you know, I'm building it like a real neighborhood, just digital. And I will not be satisfied until the idea that is inside my head becomes a real tangible thing because I don't know. It feels right for me. And ooh, I learned a new word. The salience network. It is a large-scale system of brain regions that filters incoming sensory, emotional, and bodily signals to decide what deserves your attention. I just learned this word a couple of days ago, so I'll speak more on it later after I've had enough time to really process what it means and process my thoughts on it. But the main thing I got from it is that we should understand how our own networks work and build systems that work for us. And I feel like that there's this coach from UCLA women's basketball team, Coach Corey Close, that I always quote because it's just such a good quote. I think she quoted somebody else, but I got it from her. She said it, do things the way you are wired to do them. And that has been like so helpful for me because a lot of times we try to fit into these systems that are not built for us, and we feel like we're failing because we're in these systems that are not built for us. But if we step outside of those systems and start realizing that, oh, I work this way, let me tailor my system to work with me and not against me, and maybe we can get somewhere. And so far that has worked for me. So I am building systems that work for me, and salience network is a word from psychology that I am looking more into because obviously this is a whole thing. But more on that in the future, and more on my delusion experiment and my goals, more on the Roseway neighborhood, more shorts coming soon. And if you've made it to this point, just go ahead and hit subscribe. If you made it here and you don't want to subscribe, drop a comment and let me know why you don't want to subscribe, because it's kind of weird that you listened all the way here but you don't want to subscribe. I'm just saying, subscribe, help a girl out. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I was just pressing some keys, but more of that coming soon, but much better. Bye.